Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Bluebird Man. Thank you for being here today. Checking a couple things before we get started. I'm kind of running around like a chicken with my head cut off the last 15 minutes. Trying to get stuff done before you're not supposed to start on time. So I got to catch up. Let me do that real quick. Hope everybody's doing well. Happy Saturday, everyone. Happy post-Thanksgiving holiday in the U.S. Unfortunately, things are back to normal now. Regular Saturday. So we're going to be getting back to Alan Wake today. We started it on... I need to post the YouTube video too. I keep forgetting to do that. The first 3 hours... Well, it was actually a little over 2 hours. Back on Halloween... That was the night when the PC that I use to run my streams, and it's also the PC that I use on a daily basis, that's when it really went to shit. Let's just say it, call it what it is. That's when the CPU was starting to fail. Of course, I didn't find that out until about a week later. It took me a long time to get that troubleshot. Figure out what the problem was, but that's what the problem was. I bought a new CPU and now I've gotten the replacement from Intel for the one that failed, so now I gotta see about seeing if there's anybody that wants it. I know Mr. Greeny had expressed some interest in it, so I may have to get back with him on that. So anyway, yes, we're playing on PC. I got this on the Epic Store. I think they had it cheaper than Xbox. I'm trying to remember why I bought it here instead of on Xbox, because Xbox is normally... Hey, Battle Pass, how's it going? Well, I've only played... The last time we played, as I just went through mentioning, was Halloween. We only played the first couple of hours, so we're going to pick up literally when we get to Bright Falls for the first time. So we've done the intro section with the ritualistic killing of the ex-FBI officer, I guess is who he was, if I remember correctly, and all of that. So because this is a very story-driven game, you can see it right above my head. No backseating. You are welcome to give tips. You are welcome to give hints, but you damn well better ask first. Those of you that have been on my channel enough know that I do not take kindly at all to unsolicited help. Let me experience any issues. Let me experience any frustrations trying to figure out puzzles, anything like that. Do not offer that unsolicited. It will not go well for you. And it's even in the channels. It's in the channel's rules. It's in the channel's chat when you first come in here. So it's all over the place. So... All right, I've gone in a couple of times and tried to adjust the options to stuff to get the best look and the best frame rate as possible.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
Yeah, see, I don't know why where that fuzzy part is coming in.
To get anything from the field office?
Texture, some kind of texture pop
anyway.
or something.
I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
But it really is a good game from what everything that I've read, everything that C-Star has told me. I don't know if she's finished it yet.
The diner's just up the waterfront.
But
shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
But she's had nothing but good things to say.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Now we will We will take time to explore. We will take time to look around. We will take time to find collectibles the best we can. I won't get hung up on it. I generally don't do that kind of thing on stream.
I need something to cut this.
Interview the witnesses at the diner. Oh, is this that couple they were talking about, right? Shortcut key. Okay. Get that later. I hear a chainsaw. Oh.
Pat Main Radio Hour, brought to you by Davis Family Moose Jerky.
Moose jerky.
By now, we've all seen the FBI setting up shop in town, and I'm sure you're all asking the same question I am. Did they bring all this darn rain with them? Deerfest is right around the corner, and we're all crossing our fingers for sunshine. So, I reached out to our top meteorologist for a weather update. She never responded. But I have her Uncle Tapio.
Tapio.
Tapio, are you there? Yes? Great. And Tapio, what kind of weather can we expect today? Rain. That definitely seems to be on the menu. How about over the next week? Also rain. Right. Care to elaborate? Any chance the sun will poke out in time for Deerfest? No. Deerfest is coming, rain or shine.
Tapio's a man of few words.
It's looking dandy as ever. Yes, I like this parade. It is there. One slope in the shape of a swan. Long neck and everything. A very long swan.
Actually, let me see something here.
Right, well, that's our time. We'll be right back after this next song by the rock and roll sensation, National Nightmare.
Check one thing real quick.
Show your fear. I'll make it disappear. Feel the glow. I ease you down so slow. Can you feel the clothes?
Okay. I'm gonna fix one thing. Oh my god, I spent so much time this past week on bot related stuff. Okay, so what happened to the song list or whatever? Is that? Okay, there we go. Yeah, see, collectible. Pat Main Radio Show, various artists. My understanding is, what is it? The Sons of Old Asgard are returning. See that? It seems. See, I tried to adjust, and we may have to do this again today, so I apologize for that in advance. Sensitivity.
It's cool, everybody.
It's cool, everybody. It damn well is, because it's like 38 degrees right now. Happy Saturday. Thank you, C-Star. Good morning to everyone here, and good afternoon to you and to Battle Pants. To those folks that are across the pond. I don't know. Okay. Making food. Oh, well, you're going to have to tell us what you're making. I have not played any of the Max. Which of the Max Paints did they make? I know they made the first one. I can't remember if they made the second one. I know Rockstar picked it up. I have not played Max Payne. I've played Alan Wake. I've played Control.
So sleepy. Just a few more days.
Just a few more days. Yeah, exactly. Well, and I just ate too. I just ate lunch a little early. I would rather eat early than late, so I ate early.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, nice. Bright Falls map. Okay, so this is the stuff that's behind that fence. Wellness Center, Manor. Okay. Is this the entire town, or it seems like there should be more on the right-hand side? Maybe not. Cauldron Lake, we already had that one. Green fish curry. Okay, so I'm asking because I don't know. What exactly is green fish? Or is it the curry that's green?
Take care.
Sorry, sir. FBI, just looking around. Okay, green curry. Okay. That makes a little bit more sense. I was going to say, if your fish is green, well, I'm sure there are fish that are colored green, but if the meat or whatever is green, you probably shouldn't eat it. Now, see, if this was a Fallout game, that would be like a pistol buff. Uh-oh, we found a note. Regarding Cauldron Lake, look into news and rumors. Focus on 2010. Cross-reference with old case files from New York City cult. Similarities, commonalities in methodology, part of series. Find out name of good coffee from diner. Do. Oh man, that would have been great. Supposedly I haven't seen it, but supposedly there's like an official music video for one of the songs that's in the game on YouTube.
It doesn't budge.
Okay, let's see, go back in the kitchen, I guess. Okay.
Hey there.
Hey there. It does.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
It does look pretty darn nice. Is this the same moose head that's in her
Rest easy, buddy.
In her mind place, I think is the name of it. Is there? Okay. Well, thank you for telling me that, Battle Pass. I appreciate that.
I can't force it open.
Oh, so... Okay, so somebody else. Local cops. This is their mind place. It won't burn. Wait a minute. Bring the kitchen into wherever it is that you're watching. Easy solution. Okay, every 45 minutes. No, but I completely understand. All right. So this is going to be where the kitchen was inside. Sam! Oh, sorry, Agent Casey.
Hi there.
Hi there. See, see, there must be another piece of the map somewhere that I have to find to get the whole thing. You can tell that there's more to the city, the town, than what's on that map.
Any interesting guests lately? Any good finds?
Zilch, but someone left a gross surprise under their bed for housekeeping. They went nuts.
So, that's what all that screaming was about?
Either that, or the couple on their honeymoon.
I am not
I
going to...
saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
I am not going to explore the whole town at the beginning of the game, but I did want to look around.
Merced won't roll over on the issues.
Okay. Tray and tools and hardware. I thought I saw something pop up on the screen. Maybe not. At the bottom. Reminder, all entrants for Deerfest's annual deer hunt competition need to register by the 15th. 81st annual.
So, how's that mystery business of yours going? We missed you at trivia night.
You did? How badly?
Stop avoiding the question, Mark.
When you guys said nothing ever happens in this town, you weren't kidding.
Not on the surface, at least.
Or in the public eye.
Okay, I'm gonna get back to that one later for sure.
I guess the red flannel shirts are in style. It's like 3 people on one street are wearing the same shirt.
Lost, Anderson.
Shush, I'm looking around, buddy. Sam.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
Don't know.
Oh, maybe it is the entire map.
How much have you had? Not enough. That's how much. Never enough coffee. Oh, that rich, bittersweet nectar. Get in it, Coffee World. Get it where you can. Get it now.
Jesus, Charlie.
Man, it is sweaty in these suits, isn't it? Charlene, are you some
Didn't anybody ever tell you it's rude to leave before the cake's cut?
Yes. Yes, they did. Hey, Miss B.
I'll look around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
Take your time. Interview the witnesses at the diner. Yeah, I mean, this is exactly...
Oh, dear. Cute.
Well, okay, so why is this seemingly decently dressed person out by the dumpsters? Ma'am, are you okay? You're wearing a suit, but you're dumpster diving. What's going on here?
I need bolt cutters.
All right, this again. I promise we're going to go inside in just a minute. Go in the diner. Like I said, I'm not going to spend the entire day exploring the town. I mean, I would do it, but I don't think it would be the most exciting thing for you guys to watch.
Clean, if not I.
Wasn't there like a gaming store or a hobby store in here? I seem to remember that from the first game, like board games and stuff like that.
Trash, garbage, refuse, call it what you will. I will make it disappear.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know if she's going to wind up being somebody we talk to later or not. Biltmore Harbor.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls.
What was your first clue, sir?
It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee.
Was it the black jackets with yellow FBI all over it?
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering
That's
type,
Sean
but
Ashmore.
You can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through
Sure
the
looks
case
like him
files
anyway.
you
Sounds
sent
like
over,
him too.
Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing
Exactly, it looks
cases
like
spiked
Iceman.
around 2010.
Not me.
The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
You can go ahead, Anderson.
Oh, thank you.
We'll be here.
I need your permission.
I can't believe that happened. I still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, Ed. Have some pie. It'll take your mind off things.
Wouldn't surprise me if he was in it because he was in Quantum Break too. He was the main character in Quantum Break.
Hello.
Oh my God, that looks like Lance Hendrickson. I mean, look at the reflections on the floor. Oh, clean up on aisle 1. Got some ketchup here.
How can you be so calm?
Oh, did you look it up? Misbehave.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
Why were you at Cauldron Lake? I wonder what the significance of, I guess maybe obviously that one's a little bit more important than the other one. I guess maybe that one advances the conversation. Where the A would, in this case anyway, would be more like background.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
I didn't mind Quantum Break. I thought it was pretty good, actually. The thing that I didn't like about it was that boss fight at the end. It's one of the worst boss fights I've ever seen. It was terrible. Terrible boss fight. Why did you think it was a cult?
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree. The cult of the tree. Cult of the tree."
But it's still, I mean, just because it's their weakest game doesn't mean it's a bad game, right?
The whole thing was
So
terrifying. That's all.
I enjoyed it quite a bit. The profiling. I thought the story was good. That was the one that they made the big deal out of the what do you want to call it? The integration of live video
profiling
in it. It had Lance Reddick and Aiden Gillen, I think is his name. And obviously Sean Ashmore was in it too, and there are probably some others. There were some well-known folks in that one. Okay. Anything here? I'm gonna have to get used to using this again. Yeah, Nightingale is the guy that was murdered. The book is Cult of the Tree.
The Cult of the Tree. What aren't the bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
Interesting how the two faces are superimposed on each other.
Were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the writer fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth.
I adjust the sensitivity on the horizontal and the vertical, and it doesn't seem to make a difference. It was the same problem that I had with, oh God, what was it? Ghostwire Tokyo. On the PlayStation. I mean, I never could get it to work the way I wanted it to. The jukebox is out of order. The poor old thing can only take so much of the same song being played over and over and over. I'm as big a fan of Coconut as the next person, but come on. I don't know what Coconut is. Is that a real song?
Hey, how you doing?
This is exactly why I hate small towns.
Keep it down, Ed. You know how touchy these rural types can be.
Okay, do I have to? Okay. Like I said, I'm still getting used to everything. I did interview the witnesses. What else am I supposed to be doing here? Talk to them again after I realize that they're not... Oh, right. The
So
necklace.
you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
How did you know that?
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
I'll figure it out. I'm gonna use all the power of my brain.
Not to keep that thing to me.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh, God. Saga Anderson. As I live and
Who are you? Besides Rose.
I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking
Foreshadowing.
out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
Played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
Have a nice day.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Something about morgues.
Why are they always
cheer
dark?
me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
Hey, I will rummage. Give me the opportunity. I will rummage. Yep. I'm stealing. Just lump me in with Lara Croft and Adam Jensen and anybody else. If it ain't nailed down.
I can't get through this. Okay. Let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination.
Not yet. Okay. Ew.
What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me?
Wait a minute. I thought they took the heart. I know they took it out, but I thought
There's
they
writing on here.
took it.
Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
Yeah, exactly. Steal the ammo from the police station.
They did leave something inside.
Absolutely.
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up.
Bound.
Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
All right. Where would it be? Bright Falls area. We did. It's not that, not that. Would it be? Well, I mean, I wanted to try and take a closer look at that stuff. Bright Falls area. Why? Okay. Previous murders. Booker's described multiple attackers wearing deer masks, chanting and tearing into the guy with knives. Clues 6. Why am I crawling on the floor? Well, I mean, it's... It's not the manuscript pages. It's not profiling. Not the upgrades. Map. I mean, it says examine the body. We did, but there's nothing else to do. I wanted to look at those clues to see if it gave more information, but where the hell did they go? I mean, the victim...
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
You expected a prompt there to hit A to go into that, but there wasn't anything on the screen, so I just hit A out of habit. Body has been prepped, ready for examination. Hope it can provide some actual answers. Clues. Yep, bruises, defensive wounds. Bloating of joints indicating, okay, this is the same stuff so she basically said. Chest ripped open, something visible inside. A gaping hole where your heart is supposed to be. That's what's there. Smudged text under victim's skin. Illegible words on the heart. Anything to learn from the body. I mean, do we check the cavity? It's the mechanics of this. Okay. Yeah, looks like Nightingale put up a fight.
Nope. Think, Saga. Chest wound is cause of death.
Really?
But the corpse is bloated. Waterlogged. Doesn't add up.
But this isn't cause of death.
Doesn't look right.
This is just additional clues. Okay, so yeah, so like I said, these aren't related to how he died, but they're just additional information, and we don't have anywhere to put it yet. Victim, killers. Victim came from. Anything else here? Victim. Consistent with previous murders.
Right.
There you go. That's what I was looking for. Some kind of tattoo. It's too smudged to read. Legible words on
There's
the
definitely
heart.
something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
It'll take some time to get used to using the board. Tattoos on the body and heart. How did killers have time? Doesn't make sense. Okay.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait.
Sheriff?
What the fuck?
Show me the clicker.
Casey!
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
Show me the clicker. I'll make you pay.
Shit. He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Try to stay in the light. Oh, shit.
Sorry. Try to stay in the light to avoid being detected. Oh, interesting. A little bit of a twist. Yeah, she doesn't have a gun yet. Yes, it did.
He can't see me in the light.
Show me the clicker.
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Safe havens will restore some of your health if you leave or attack from a safe haven. While in combat, it will become temporarily unavailable. That's to keep you from just staying there.
Gotta move. Now.
Which hallway was she talking about? That was the hallway. Oh, really? It's going to make me watch this again? Okay. Thank you for giving me a skip.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back. Gotta move. Now.
Get out of my house.
He vanished.
Just like that. End of the chapter. That was a twist, huh? You don't see too many intermission screens, I guess, with the song in it. Yeah, that's why I'm sitting here listening to it, because I like it so far. I do need to go empty my bladder, so let me go do that real quick. It's a good place to do it, so I won't put up a screen. I'll be right back. I swear I have the smallest bladder in the history of mankind. Okay.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
Yeah, where the hell did the sheriff go?
Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Brayton just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery.
We were attacked by a dead man.
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose.
Dun dun dun.
There's one of the pages on the floor.
These pages are important. Breaker dropped one before he disappeared.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale.
Back
into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
You can read your collected manuscript pages in the Mind Place. Look around a little bit more before we do that. Make sure we don't have anything else to find. Yeah, see. What happened to the binder that those pages were in? Wait a minute. Didn't this come all the way down?
Must be locked from the other side.
Wait a minute. Am I losing my mind? Because I thought when we first came in here, we went all the way down and then took a left. You could go into the examination room that way, but now it's a completely different layout. Either that or I am completely losing my mind. Yeah, we checked that. It was locked.
I can't force it open.
No. All right. Nightingale attacked us.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
Where did he go? Nightingale attacked us. A corpse attacked us. I used his sensitivity to light to fight him off, but he got away. I need to hunt him down and figure out what the fuck is going on. Oh, my manuscript page. Let's see. Where did those go? I know they're over. It's a little awkward. Have we done this one? I think we've done this one. We'll do it anyway since we just started. The victim was one of their own, FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. This is Alan writing this. They are Casey and Saga. And then there was the page. This page. The first page they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Felt like a message. Was a message. Reading the words, these words. Oh, whoops. Reading the words, these words felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here. What they were doing. Someone playing a game with them. Leading them on an invitation. How could they not accept the sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them, even if they knew it would end up hurting them? Okay, the autopsy room was a mess, like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, jeez. You're going to have to scan the paragraph before I start reading. Like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her under the light. Lurched past her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, hurt the darkness in them, made them vulnerable. Let's see. I flick the switch. It goes click. Show me the clicker. The clicker was the little thing that is from the first game. It was an inline lamp switch, white, I think it was, and that's what he used to essentially kill the darkness in the first game. He kind of, the woman that was the darkness, I guess you could say it was, he shoved that into her. There was a hole in her chest, and he shoved his hand into that hole with his hand. He had the clicker in his hand, and he did the clicker thing and essentially blew her up, for lack of a better term. Essentially, at least that's my recollection of it. When they talk about the clicker, that's what they're referring to, I assume. Let's see. I flick the switch, it goes click. Show me the clicker. Lights are off, but someone's home. Hemingway brought you here, witch. Get out of my house, Nightingale shouted. A wave of terror crashed through Saga's head. The awful truth, Nightingale had no heart in his chest, but here he was, killing a monster. The world had lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped on the far side of the mirror. Saga pursues Nightingale. Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. See, that's the part that for some reason I picked up on, was back at Cauldron Lake. He was there too. Maybe that's tied to what Rose was saying about her daughter drowning. We'll see, I guess. He was there too. Nightingale was, but wasn't, a Taken, a creature of darkness. He was beyond her reach. Where some other strange reality, the dark place, merged with ours. This place and the dark place, a tarp thrown over top, drowning everything beneath it. A flood of darkness soaking into everything, spoiling it, rotting it. The page called this area an overlap. Whole bunch of stuff scribbled out. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. Required precise steps. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster. Her job before he killed. Again, he'd be inside, waiting for her. Okay, these are the tapes. Oh. Did we get this one? Is that the one that played in the continue screen? Sounds like that. Yeah. Yep. Okay. I don't think there's anything new here. Oh, the pages. We got to figure out what. Wait a minute. Why are they still? I mean, we read them. Why are they still showing as? Oh, that one is. Okay. Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. He was there too, a Taken, a creature of darkness. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. Okay. All right, what am I looking for here? Figure out where it, well, isn't that part of the whole point of the entire game? I mean, where are we going to find that out in here? I mean, we shot him. We shot him out in the hall. But that makes no sense. I guess, yeah, I guess. Oh, okay. I didn't see this. I didn't see the part at the bottom. I guess anything that shows up down here has to go on the board. Okay. Profile, so okay, so I gotta profile him again. We only have 8. Yeah, and that's what I was talking about at the beginning, about getting used to how the board works. Because really, we only did the first chapter, right? The stuff out at the lake where we found his body. Or not where we found his body, but we were investigating the crime scene. Figuring out how they want you to do something so that you can figure out what's going on. I don't think there's anything here. No, we did that already. Missing person, the page, ritual murder.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Drugs.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now.
Literally.
Inside.
Literally.
The awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Already did that.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark.
The dark place.
He was there too. You are not allowed.
Exactly, and that was my point, Battle Pants, is I still have to figure out what it wants from me, right? The mechanics of how the case board works. And it's just like you said, it's going to take some time. It's going to take some time to get used to all of that. I'm guessing you can probably come back in here and review this stuff at any time.
The tree. What are the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
This is what we saw
Tammy
before.
found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth.
Okay. Radio. All right, I guess. Yeah, see, that's what I was saying before. It looks like the same moose that we found in the lodge in town.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
I need an LMG, though. Can I get an LMG? Where do they have a pawn shop? Can I get an LMG, please? And plenty of ammo.
We heard gun shops. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can.
That's. Wait a minute. I was gonna say that looked like Aiden Gillen right there a little bit. Pretty sure it's not him though.
But that's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
They're a fine pair.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. If only had a tour guide also. It's bear season. Oh no, a bear. Help.
Help. Oh, there you go.
Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow, Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right, I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine, and I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions.
Was that Patrick Warburton?
That is true, Yanko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government, and that's why at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours we say, fuck the government. We have bolt cutters. Oh wow, you think of everything, and we'll take you anywhere. Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of
Not a
Bright
real
Falls Dam.
fish.
Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak. The tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
Another collectible. That was corny as hell, but it was awesome too. I hope the rest of them are like that. You got to put like your password and stuff in before you start working. Uh-oh, who is this person up by the...
Take it easy.
Get easy.
My client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
How many times do we have to do this, Walter? Huh? I'm at my wit's end with you.
I want out! Something bad's going down. I can feel it.
Sir, you're probably better off inside there. It's safer in here than it is out here.
Do you think I like throwing you in jail every other day? No, I don't. Do you have any idea how much paperwork you're causing me? What's a lot?
Uh-oh. I know one of you is stealing the toilet paper. I've been counting them, and there's an entire roll missing every day from stock. Theft is taken seriously around here. It's a sheriff's station, for Pete's sake. One of these days I'm going to catch you red-handed, and you better believe you're getting thrown out. What a disgrace you are. Side note, what kind of nut counts toilet paper rolls? Sounds like you've got too much time on your hands. I will try to go everywhere they will let me go. Oh, we've got emails. Start at the bottom. 3rd annual community outreach barbecue from Sheriff Tim Breaker, who has disappeared. September 7th, 2023. Well, I assume it's September 7th. Hey gang, the annual event you've all been eagerly awaiting is upon us again, the Community Outreach Barbecue. Now, I don't want to hear any grumbling. This is a valuable opportunity to connect with the community. Statistics show that officers who are well integrated with the communities they serve see lower instances of violent crime in their precincts, are more effective in their policing, and have overall better mental wellness. This is for your benefit, so take it seriously. The community voted dunk tank victim this year will be, drum roll please, Deputy Thornton. Congratulations! Looks like everyone's getting retribution for that speed trap on 12C at last, eh? A friendly reminder that anyone out sick on the day needs to provide a written doctor's note or you'll be assigned night shift for 2 weeks. Anyone who replies all to complain about their assignment will be volunteering as the assistant for Officer Lightfoot's magic routine. Okay. Reminder, Sheriff Station admin. The front desk computer and admin email are not to be used for personal quarrels or other unofficial business. And remember to wash your coffee mugs. Not your personal assistant. From the Sheriff Station admin. Since my numerous friendly reminders about not having personal packages delivered to the station have gone unheeded, from here on out, if you've seen fit to send something to the station, I see fit to announce to the station what you have received. Livid, what up? Welcome back from the dead, sir. Glad you're feeling better. Is it a federal offense to open someone's mail? Yes, it is. Is it a personal offense that I need to share my desk space with your late night impulse buys? Yes, it is. You have been warned. Oh, here's some replies. Not your personal assistant. I knew Marco's beard was too soft to be natural. What brand is he using, Lucy? All right, another reply. Chet, I hate to break it to you, but you need to have a face capable of growing a beard to make effective use of beard oil. Kill the Joe, make some mo. This is the 3rd time this week I come in for late shift, and there is no coffee in the machine. You take the last cup, you brew a new batch.
Shout out!
Oh, thank you, Miss B. No, I did not get Bluebird Man at the beginning. He was here like literally when I started, and I completely didn't get his shout out. Let's get another one in there too. I hate why is there a 2-minute cooldown on a shout out command? It makes no sense to me. I'm trying to give you one, Misbehave. You're always giving them, but I'm the one that's supposed to be giving them to you, and I keep forgetting to do it. While we wait for that, I've spent a lot of time this week working on the weather stuff. For those of you that don't know, we've got just a little fun thing to do in chat. If you want to see the weather for a particular location, you notice it down in the bottom left-hand corner. It shows Atlanta. I don't live in Atlanta, but I live in the Atlanta area. That's why it always shows the weather where I am. But you can pick your own location too. It's just the weather command like that. And it refreshes back to Atlanta every 5 minutes. So if you do one for, you can do by like city name, United States zip code, a postal code for the UK, postal code for Canada. You can also use IATA airport codes if you want to do those. There's also something called, was it METAR? The screen. But something else I've been working on is a channel point reward. It's only 1 point right now, and there are some restrictions on how many times it can be used. There is a channel point reward, and I will switch some of that over to this, to where you can also do a channel point reward to get something a little nicer than something in the bottom left-hand corner of the screen and something into chat. So anybody can use it. Anybody can do it. It's when I get through the testing and make sure everything's okay with it, I'll bump the price up probably to 500. I think at 500 would probably be a reasonable amount for it. But for right now, anyway, it can be redeemed 4 times per stream, but any one person can only do it twice per stream. So that's just to keep, and there's a it'll display on the screen for 60 seconds. And then there's a 1 minute and 30-second cooldown in between usages of it. And I'll give you an example here if nobody wants. And you're welcome to try it anytime you want. And I mean, that's the reason it's there, is for you guys to test it. Help me test it. Okay, so let's see. I don't remember which location this is, but oh, there is a, wait a minute, there shouldn't be a cooldown. Nobody's done the redeem. Or are you waiting on the cooldown for the shout out? Is that what you're talking about?
Shout out!
There we go. Shout out for 2 of our streamers, Bluebird Man and Misbehave. Misbehave is taking the weekend off. He's got chemo treatment yesterday. It won't let you redeem. What is it saying? I may have to look and see what's going on with the cooldown then. Let me do this. Let me come in here. Well, let me show you what it looks like first. It's going to show up directly above me. Okay. And it will play a little intro. There you go. So that's essentially what it's going to look like. It will be there for 1 minute, and then it will slide off. And I hope, obviously it's not going to be very readable for people that are on their phones, even less. Tablet users might be able to see it because of the actual weather information. So yeah, I spent like the last couple of days working on that. Like I said, it should disappear after 1 minute. You'll get a little whoosh sound and it'll move back. There you go. So who did that? Did you do that, Miss B? I mean, I was going to trigger... Let me check. It should. Logvares. But it didn't. What did you type in for the location? It should have used that. Where did it go? It's here. Let me see here. I don't want to spend too much time messing with it, but okay, yeah, send a message. Let's try I mean, what would be a good place to try? Let's try Anchorage. Anchorage. Let's see if I can spell it right. Because I want to make sure that it works. Yeah, see. 34 degrees Fahrenheit, 1 degree Celsius in Anchorage, Alaska. Overcast. 92% humidity. Visibility is 9 miles. Feels like 32. Wind gusts up to 5.7 miles an hour. 9.1 kilometers per hour. I wouldn't have thought that it would put the Anchorage into chat like it did. I mean, maybe that's just the way it works. This is the first time I've ever used a channel point reward that forces you to type something in. I don't think I've done that before. But anyway, so if it will let you do it, go ahead and try it. It is there for you. And if there's anything you want me to change, update, what have you, let me know, and I can do that. Okay, is that all the email or all the mail? It is. Holy cow, she's got a big head.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead. This is the same symbol as that cult necklace.
See,
I'm gonna take a quick look around. Meet you back at the car.
See you in a bit.
Is this the one that I thought I saw? I know that it was maybe it was the one that I saw. Yeah, and for example, if you've you can't, as C-Star showed there and what she did, it's there are going to be city names that are in more than one country, in more than one state. You know, like Athens, for example. There's an Athens, obviously, in Greece. There's an Athens in Georgia. There's a Rome in Italy. There's a Rome in Georgia as well. So you can put additional information like C-Star did there to hopefully narrow down what it thinks you want, because if you just type in like Rome,
did you check out the town, Anderson?
you're going to get Italy instead of Georgia.
Ready to go?
Waiting on you.
The car. So, for Battle Pants and Sea Star, I assume that you can go back and forth between locations at will. As long as you've been to that location previously, you'll be able to hop in the car and... Okay, there you go. But can you do it whenever you want?
Clock out, get a beer. Or maybe 3.
Yeah, because here it's obviously going to take us back to the lake because that's where the story's going.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha ha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
The van wasn't there before.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was
Notice the
killed.
license plate. Federal Bureau of Control. And as I'm sure everybody knows, if you don't, you're going to find out in just a second, that Alan Wake and Control are in a shared universe.
Great. This area is supposed to be close to the public.
And they had DLC for Control, which I have not played, by the way. I have the game and I completed it and all that. I don't remember if I did. I thought there were 2. Weren't there 2 expansions? I did the first one, but not the AWE stuff.
The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. Strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case.
Where's the, how do I get to the map? I thought there was a way to get to the map. Do you have to use one of the in-game boards for the map?
I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience.
Long press on what?
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Gear, items. Oh, we got weapons. Oh, multitasking. Left side. Oh, bumper. No, that. Ah, there we go. Thank you.
Hey, hello there.
Oh,
How are you folks
God.
doing? Those restricted area signs don't do a damn thing, huh?
Hello. Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business, fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous weather saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Pulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Hey, Deceptive. How you doing? Thank you for coming in. Good to see you. Yes, I've heard bunches of good things. Got a couple folks in here already that have played it.
Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
Okay, we're done for now.
What the hell is this?
What'd you find there, Stephen?
Federal Bureau of Control. Okay, maintenance note. Clear signs of tampering. Signal was rerouted into a transmitter that is not one of ours. I've fixed it so any alerts will come our way, but it's definitely concerning. I'll make a report for the investigations department. Leaving this here in case I'm not the next person to fix these things. If you're reading this, check for tampering. We may want to put more secure metal casing around the whole thing so that the raccoons can't get to it anymore. Stephen Lynn, Chief Technician. That looks kind of old. Kalevala? Is that a Finnish word, Seastar? A town, maybe? I guess that's a V. I can't really tell. Kalevala? Kaleovala? I'm not sure. I don't recognize it either way.
Let's get to the murder site, Casey.
Sam.
A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you.
More of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve.
When we talk about mythology, are we talking about the same types of mythology, like, you know, Roman and Greek and Nordic? That type of mythology? Okay, so yeah, this is where he was killed. Okay, gotcha.
Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him
There's
there?
the symbol again.
Maybe something around here will tell us.
Monsters? Overlaps? Rituals? What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around. Learn what this ritual is.
What do we do when we find him?
After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else. Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
We've seen this symbol before.
Yep.
Good eye.
Is there a door over here? Stash of trash. All right, have a good time. Enjoy the steam. Thank you for coming out again, as always.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd he go from here?
Into the water.
I can feel something. A presence. Nightingale isn't far.
It said when we played on Halloween that just because you're in the dark place, the mind place, the game does not stop. More profiling, the overlap.
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's Ladle?
Oh yeah, we got that. We got that commercial. Camping do's and don'ts. Witchfinder Station, yep. So did that jump scare get anybody? Witch's Ladle. Oh, see, there's the hole in the chest. There is no mystery in Cauldron Lake being named after its cauldron shape, and yet there are many mysterious stories about the lake, it being a gloomy doorway to the underworld. Or of a witch whose cauldron the lake really was. The legend tells that when the affections of a local sheriff went unanswered, he accused the lady in question of having bewitched him. She was drowned, but her dropped ladle grew into a strange tree named Witch's Ladle. The woman returned to avenge her wrongdoers. If she was not a witch before she was one now, she killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake. Then she took out his heart and locked it in a box. With the heart, she would summon him from the lake to exact revenge on her behalf. Or so the legend goes. Oh yeah, we were over here before.
What is that? Seems like it's reacting to the light. These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it. My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
Wow! The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
Saga finds a safe haven. The fuse was in place. He had found it among the junk in the forest. Saga stepped inside the witch's hut. Something rushed through her. A presence. Familiar. She couldn't quite place it. Something long forgotten. She tried to hold on to it, but it was already gone. Inside, a bright light. Saga felt safe, like nothing could hurt her here. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them, pulled them from darkness, a shift in reality, heavy with hidden meanings. A coffee thermos, a shoebox, a mop and a bucket, a poster on the wall, and in the cabinet, another manuscript page. Yep, witch's hut. Yep.
Is Witch's Ladle the doorway into the overlap?
We're going to find out.
If so, that's where I'll find Nightingale. Light is the key. To stay safe. But for something more to be revealed as well. I need to find the witch's hut.
I thought it was up the hill. Witchfinder Station. I mean, you would think it would be over here, since this is, I mean, this is the tree, obviously, but you would think that the house would be, the hut would be nearby. Oh boy. That woke it up a little bit. Well, think it's down this way if I remember correctly. Oh, no. Footprints are going in the opposite direction, but I'm going to go down this way for just a second anyway.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably
Which is
just a
ladle,
deer,
which
but
is
I'm gonna
that?
check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
Okay. Roger, Dodger.
This is the witch's hut.
Fuse.
This fuse is busted.
All right, what do we got here? All right, yeah, we read this the first day.
This one looks good.
There's a good one.
I gotta follow. Mom, get the camera.
Thank you, Deceptive Chain. Thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. Yeah, we already found these. We found these the first day. The first day. I gotta post that. I gotta put that video up on YouTube now that I'm actually playing it in earnest now. Use. There we go. Anybody else seeing any lag in the stream? Okay. The witch's hut. Here lived the witch of Cauldron Lake. Beware! Her spirit may still haunt this place. Ooh.
Another page. Making progress.
The break room is a place where you can save your progress. Getting a little choppy. Oh, we are dropping frames. Okay. We are definitely dropping frames. It was fine. Yeah, it's actually dropping a lot. So it's something on the internet side of all the things that you have to do to get something up to Twitch. It's not having any problems rendering or encoding or anything like that. It's something between me and Twitch. Unfortunately, I've mentioned this before, but OBS, the bot that I use can talk directly to OBS and get information like, you know, the bitrate you're using and all of that kind of stuff. And they used to have the dropped frame data in there, but whoever the author is of the WebSocket, which is what it uses to talk back and forth, the WebSocket plugin that allows you to talk to OBS, when they upgraded that to version 5 from version 4, For some reason, they took out the dropped frame data, so you don't have access to that anymore. Because I used to be able to monitor that, and whenever the frames would start dropping, you know, it would put a little warning on the screen and play a sound. But I don't have access to that anymore, unfortunately. Yeah, I play on PC. Yeah, I mean, if you're watching on a computer, you can see my profile down there. I've got my hardware specs below. I mean, it's still going up. It's still going up too. Yeah, dropped frames. Yeah, when somebody talks about dropped frames, that's the network stuff. It's either there's some issue between Twitch and me. I mean, obviously my you know, my network here at the house and stuff, internet at the house is not down because I can talk to you. You can still see. Yeah, it's still it's still going up. All right, so let's do this. I'll go ahead and I'll stop the stream here in OBS. Wait about 15 seconds and then I'll restart it again, so you'll probably see me. I think Twitch has implemented some stuff on their side that will in effect keep the stream alive for situations like this where it won't actually stop the stream on their end, as long as you're able to come right back in within a reasonable amount of time. And I don't know what that time window is, so from your perspective it may not show me off, but for my end I will be. Okay, yeah, so let me do that. It's still going up 5.6%. That's way too much. So let me do that. I'll wait 15 seconds and then hopefully I'll be right back and then we'll go from there. Okay, yeah, there's, if you can see me and hear me, it's not getting any better. Like right now, the dropped frames are like 95%. Let me go down. Let me go down and check the router and stuff. Router and the modem. Maybe I'll reboot those. See if that fixes it. Yeah, this is true. Because I'm still recording. Or I'll be able to, you know, mash the pieces together later. 97%. Okay. Let me go try that. All right. Don't know if that will help at all. Whoa. And now the game crashed. Oh, no, it didn't. Okay. Reconnection successful. Should be back up, hopefully. I'm not seeing any dropped frames now that I've rebooted the modem and the router. Everything looks green. No dropped. 6,000 frames, none dropped. We'll give it another minute or two. I don't want to immediately start up again and then have the problem happen again. If it happens again, then we'll probably just call it here. I mean, we've only got 45 minutes left anyway. It's interesting. No, it's like 2 hours. This is about 2 hours when it started happening before on Halloween when the PC was dying. I guess maybe I should limit my Alan Wake streams to 2 hours. Yeah, I mean, there's no stress on the CPU, at least from an OBS side. 1%. Oh, hey, I know what we can do. Let's do some more weather. Oh, it's nighttime over there. Nighttime over there. All right, so we're showing 13,000 frames. Oops. 13,000 frames. And no drops since I rebooted. All right, so let's continue. We'll keep an eye on it and see how it fares for the next 45 minutes.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
Okay. No, we did that already. Let's see what this one say. Witch's ladle towering over Saga, watching her and the witch. The image of the witch in the sign, Nightingale's heart, a cold dead lump in her hand. Her definition of sanity had changed since she arrived in this town, but she trusted the pages, was forced to. Saga addressed the witch. She squinted to read the first part of the ritual words, the smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory the words she had read on the page. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign. This was the key. The tree was the threshold.
The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual.
Okay.
Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now? To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign.
We did this already. Did we not? Killer profile, victims.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer.
Yeah, we did find a cult stash.
These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, it's just supplies. That's all it was. Cult of the Tree.
I need to know more about the Cult of the Tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Holy bejeebers! I didn't realize we had so much stuff. Triangle carving on the table where Nightingale was found. Cult symbols, yep. Some kind of signature? Did they intend for this body to be discovered? Or just an idle carving? Cult ritual. I don't have an explanation for this. How are they doing this? What the hell is going on here? Oh, I guess so. I guess multiple clues can be. Who's involved? Cult symbols? No, not there.
Think.
Yep. Graffiti's in plain sight. Does it have a deeper significance? Turn away, Miss B. I shortened it to 2 minutes.
Nah.
Who's involved? Cult goal, cult ritual. Cults. Who's involved? Large amount of... Is it going to be... Well, I mean, it has to go around here somewhere. Cult ritual, what is it?
Doesn't make sense.
Cult, it has to be here then. I don't understand. Cult were wearing deer masks. Cult ritual. I wish she wouldn't comment. Okay. They're hiding their faces. They aren't established enough to operate openly. Connected to Deerfest. There you go. Okay, Miss B, you can look again. Right, writing part of the ritual. Text tattooed on the victims. Manuscript page found inside. Writing has some significance here. Was the only victim to become a monster. It's not the symbols. Psychology? No, that can't be it. No. I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. Need to dig into this. There must be an explanation. Nightingale was the only victim to become a monster. Nothing to do with the writing. What is the ritual? Who's involved? No, I think that would be it. His murder matched the other victims. Why didn't they become monsters too? Okay. Should be it for there. 3 goals. Find the heart. Perform the ritual to open the overlap. Ouch. Icons in the bottom left-hand corner indicate that critical content is available in the mine place. Didn't we already just do that? Bullets. Four hours and 0 minutes. Oh, I didn't look at the this part, profiling. The heart.
I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it?
The cultist leaned close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more. Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
Meanwhile, they played cards in the general store. The witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge.
Okay, the ritual, cause of death, witch's hut. Where is the what is the ritual? The victim. See the ritual writings. I think it would go there. Consistent with the victims, not there. Anything else here? Did that. Words on the heart. Where is the heart? Here we go.
That's it.
I think I walked by an abandoned general store near the murder site. Near the murder site. Okay.
I need to check the general store for the heart. Casey, I'm headed to the general store. I think I know how to get into the overlap.
Roger that. I followed some ATV tracks in the woods and got a bit turned around.
Did you get lost?
I've only been lost once in my life, Anderson. The years I spent with my ex-wife. I'll find my way back, don't you worry about it.
Oh, Sam. Yeah, we'll overwrite that slot since we had one more piece of information. Don't forget to save often. It's one of my mantras. Save early, save often. So we got to go back to town, so we need to find the car. It should be down here. Generals. Oh, we don't have to go. Not Bright Falls. Here.
Christ!
Gotcha. Somebody busted through the safe. All right, so we're looking for a fridge, right? Okay, Monday. Some suspicious activity spotted. The fielder thought he saw movement
Nightingale mentioned the general store. I need to check it out.
I know. Movement in the bushes. Footprints around the area were found, but some were compromised by the fielder. Note to self, train the fielder. That was the 3rd. September the 4th. Nothing to report. Some animals regular, I guess. The 5th, hunters out after dark. Poachers. Heard some gunshots. Not one of ours. Got to keep an eye out. Got to keep an eye on these people. They could get more than they bargained for out there. Kleenex. Yep. Fuck!
Occultist. A monster. Like Nightingale.
Using a trauma pad will allow you to heal. Applying a trauma pad takes longer but grants a larger. But how do I know what my health is? Another page. Saga at the general store. Oh, bigger capacity. Oh, sawed off shoddy. Check with Lady Fortuna at the counter. Don't forget to update code. Lotto, Washington. Okay. Madam Agneska. I guess that would be Lady Fortuna, maybe. Palm reading and crystal ball. 202 or 555. bolt cutters. Just cut. Now, I'm not going to do that yet. Because in my mind, if something is going to happen, I would rather A, have the shotgun first. Or I'm guessing I'm relatively safe until I get the heart. Just in case the game thinks that I need to be jumped because I've got it now. So we'll grab that in a minute. Okay, so let's see. 8, 5, 6. No, 8, 4, 6. Okay, let's try that. 846. Damn it. Okay. That's not it either. The 846 was the difference in between the numbers.
These numbers match the ones on the lotto ticket.
Oh, they do. 5, 13, 17, 23. So it's going to be 739 or 745. Okay. Probably 739 because that's the next number in the list. Bring it. You can quick slot weapons from the inventory. You can also quick slot healing items and throwable weapons. Okay, let's see. Quick slot there. Pistol. Quick slot there. Batteries. Quick slot there. I guess you can only have two trauma pads. Okay. Not really a quick slot, but not really quick, but better than going into the menu to do it.
The text on the heart is clear.
The wave
now.
crashed on the far side of the mirror.
Sounds literary, but what does it mean?
Okay, the words, the wave crashed on the far side of the mirror. I brought you the heart, which show me the money. Saga at the general store. Saga edged towards the broken door, her gun ready, flashlight aimed ahead. Nightingale said it would be here. The Cauldron Lake General Store was overgrown. Yeah, Cauldron Lake, dummy, not Bright Falls. Was overgrown, left to rot. Saga thought about the cult of the tree. They had been here, waiting, planning a gruesome ritual murder. Meanwhile, they played cards in the general store like it was just another late night poker game. Saga stepped closer to the door. Had the animal broken it? There was a loud crash. Saga found herself face to face with a cultist. A hulking figure in a raincoat. We watch the... We're going to do this.
We watch the light.
Wild eyes behind a plastic deer mask. An axe in his raised hand. It wouldn't be quite as effective if I did.
We watch the light.
I feel like I recognize this. The fridge. The heart. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream.
Okay, what time is it? 12:45. Okay.
Now I need to give the heart to the witch. Makes total sense.
All right, so we've got 15 minutes left. Whoa, the body moved. It was right there. Why is it over here now?
Casey, there are cultists in the area. They're taken, like Nightingale. Watch yourself out there.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up.
Okay,
Still
well,
finding my way back.
You have the worst sense of direction.
Any city in America I can get through drunk and blindfolded. It's these damn trees.
Okay. I'm en route to Witch's Ladle. I need to perform a ritual to open
we're
the
not doing that
overlap.
today. We'll do it tomorrow.
This case just keeps getting weirder. But it is exciting.
Yeah, there you go. The fuse box. That's where I'm headed. Want to go back over here because that's where the thermos was that I can save at. We'll get over there. We'll make a save. And we'll go. It'll be a few minutes early. We'll call it a day because I don't know what's going to be after once we open it up. What's after that when we open it up? So. Ah, shit. It'll be a good place to stop, and we'll just pick back up right here tomorrow. So apparently you only burn the batteries when you're using it to burn the darkness off of the bad guys. Okay. 15 minutes ago. Okay. All right, so good place to continue tomorrow. All right, thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming out. I really appreciate it. Let me see. Let me switch to the lobby and get everybody their hours updated. And I do apologize for the technical issues that we had earlier. I think maybe I'll just start doing that for the next couple of streams. Just reboot the router and the modem before I start, just to clear out any ickies. Excuse me, that might be in there. So, all right, good stuff. Really, really, really good stuff. Getting used to the board now. So that's a good thing, trying to figure out how all of that stuff works. So yeah, we'll be back tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern, just like today. Saturday and Sunday streams start and end at the same time, Eastern time, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. So let's see, is there anybody on right now that I can raid? There does not. Yeah, it is. That's my job. I work with computers for a living, so I know how that is. All right, I don't see anybody on. So we'll go ahead and call it here. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon, morning, evening, wherever it is you are. Hopefully I can see everybody out tomorrow. We'll pick back up from right here. I will see you then. Enjoy it. Bye now.
fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
It would take a miracle. Bye-bye.
Who turned out the lights?